Good afternoon. How are we all today? Just checking that I am live in the correct place. And yeah, there we are. I hope you're all well. We've got a beautiful day here. In fact, as I look out now, there's not a cloud in the sky. It's fabulous. Sun shining down the bottom of the garden. So yeah, it's really nice. Not very Christmassy, but it's nice to have some decent weather. Do excuse the fact I might look a bit flush. It's been a bit of a rush this morning. Had to take my friend for his radiotherapy appointment, so getting back and everything. There's a little bit of a rush, but we did it. I'm here. So yeah. So are we all ready for Christmas? I am, I think. The decorations finally went up. That's all done. You may have seen the picture of that I shared. Not so much this year, just little bits. But we're not going to be here Christmas Day, so going to my dad's for Christmas Day, so that'd be nice. Yeah. Have I got anything new to tell you? I don't think I have. We've got the current promotions running, the re-release of the DSP. What else have we got? See, my brain just isn't with it at the moment. We've got the special release papers. We've got the two kits, haven't we? The lovely calendar one and the boxes, and the last chance products, which are selling out fast. I've just been on and checked, and there's a couple more things that have gone this week. So yeah, if there is things that you want, do go on and grab them. Just a quick reminder of my in-person classes for 2025. These will run every Tuesday evening from Tuesday the 24th of Jan. See, I forgot now, haven't I? Let's just check. Tuesday will be, give me January, the 21st. Yeah, Tuesday the 21st, 6 till 8 p.m. At Cradley Heath Sports and Social Club, and they are a papercraft evening. It's £10 per person. You'll receive everything you need to remake the project that I share, but you know, you can recreate that or put your own little spin on it. So yeah, they're starting. You need to book your place for those. Payment is required beforehand to secure your place because we buy materials and everything for that. Yeah, but other than that, I don't think there's a lot happening. Demos got to see the January scrapbooking brochure. We've seen that. Some lovely new scrapbooking products coming in there that I can't wait to have a play with. New catalogues that you may see on my desk. I have those on hand now, so if you don't have a demo and you would like a catalogue, drop me a message and I'll get one posted out to you. I'm not going to guarantee it's going to be before Christmas now, but I will post one out to you and you'll have that. Hopefully for just after Christmas. And we've got celebration in that. And I think I've just cleaned my desk down. and it's still wet on the back of there. I think that's everything. So we can just get crafting. So let me swap cameras. I'll swap view. There we go. You can have a nice view of my cup of tea. I need that. So I'm going to share with you a few years ago. I created an album for Christmas. Still haven't finished, as you can see. Still hasn't got the cover done. But I did. This was really before I got into doing scrapbook pages, and it's with the what we now call the Memories and More. But it was Project Life then, and we still sell a folder like this, a 6x8, and we still sell the inserts, though, and we still sell the little cards to go in, though they're not in the same as this. This is an older one, but I created this just as a little memory from 2016. Yeah, just of Christmas Day. Just using some photos and some of the cards that were in the Memories and More pack. Hayden will kill me for sharing this with you, but you know, the joys of having a mother that does things like this. So yeah, and then of course Hayden's birthday, which is Boxing Day, and just what we did up until like the end of December. But that was just a little one. It was my first one before I got into making them for myself. Now, as I say, we still do those folders and pages. I'm not sure actually if I've just found a card. I'm sure we have some in the current catalogue. Where memory keeping, yes, 26. Yeah, so as you can see, we've still got basic black album, which is 6x8, which is the same album as that, but it's in basic black instead of the Emerald Envy that one was, and the pockets that have got 4x6 and 3x4 compartments in them. Hi Michelle, thanks for joining. So I thought for this year, what I'm going to do is create some pages and that, just to document what we've done this year. I've done day one. That was the little page I made for day one. Just really simple. And I'm just going to pop one photo on there. I haven't got my photos printed yet. But yeah, that'll be what we did on the 1st of December. I can't remember what I did on the 1st of December. I can't even remember what day the 1st of December was, because that might help me. And the 1st of December was a Sunday. Hello, Kat. Thank you, Mindy. Can't remember what we did. But yeah, so I've got that. And I'm just going to make a few more pages to fit into my folder. So I've still got some of my Snow Day pack and some of the extra card stock, and there is some extra papers here for a pack of paper. Hi Cheryl, hope you're well. Now the actual snowy scenes is sold out, but you can still get the Snow Day, which is why I thought I'll still do this and use this. So I want another page for this, and I'm doing them all That is 5 7/8 by 7 7/8, so it's just smaller than the actual wallet to fit it in. So I'm going to do this one on, and we'll go Poppy Parade for the next one. Change them round. Hayden's been here using real red cardstock. I'm putting it all in the wrong place. So I've got real red in there. Right, let's grab a piece of Poppy Parade and we'll trim that down to 5 7/8 by 7 7/8. So we're only using just less than half a sheet. There we go. That'll be our base. And then on my last one, I did do some stamping in the background, just with the snow day. Where has my snow day gone? There. Oops. No, I didn't use that, did I? Oh, that's the Sweetest Star, which is now discontinued. That's what that was from. But it's just any snowflakes that you've got you could use. But this one I am going to use the snow day, and because it's photopolymer, I'm going to bring in my stamping mat that Hayden's been using and covered. And we're going to use, it's no good using snow day, Magical Moments. I'm going to grab a block. That's not quite big enough. I'll go for this one. There we go. And I'm just going to create a bit of a background by doing tone on tone stamping. So I'll grab our Poppy Parade, and as you can see, mine's all glittery. It's had, well, you might not be able to see actually, but it's had glitter dropped on it. And I'm just going to stamp that over. In fact, I'm going to put my first one here and then do it from there. And it's just so it's a little bit of something in the background, so we're not plain. They might not be perfectly straight. There we go, that's okay. So what are we all up to today? I presume working for a lot of you. I am going to clean my stamps in between today. Don't normally, but I'm going to try and keep clean and tidy, she says. And then I'm going to grab some bits of paper. Now, I think I'm going to use up some of these strips. See, holly's nice, but I like the houses as well. So I might use a piece of the houses. And I really do like the cane. What did we use on that one? So we kept that one quite blue and green. So I think I am going to do houses and the back of the houses. And I have got these pieces in here, which I'll share, which were what I did some strips and used a banner punch, an old banner punch that I've got. And these were the bits that come off. And I thought, you know what? They'll be great for popping on, just as little bits to infill on places. So I'll just grab a few of those. What else have we got? Snow globe. I think we can go snow globe on this one, actually. There's some that I've been cutting out. That one there will be perfect with the houses on. So let's have a bit of a cut at this. And I think this is going to be for, I'm going to put a 4x6 on here, because all the photos I've taken are 4x6, and then I can cut them down if need be. So we'll have a white mat that will go around our photo. So I am going to cut this a little bit bigger than what we need it. So we'll cut it 4 1/8. I think that's what I did. Yeah, I did 4 1/8 on there. So we'll go 4 1/8, which will give us that little border around it. 6 1/8. Why have I got no room again? You know, sort everything out so I've got plenty of room. And then when it comes to it, I've got no room. Having these big things of papers doesn't help. Okay. Now that's going to take up the majority of that, which I'm fine with, because sometimes that's what we need. And I can have a strip of that. Now that actually is the wrong way, so we'll find another piece and we can trim that, because that's too wide as it is. So I'm going to do 1.5 inches for this. Like I say, this is just to use up what I've got. That's only just 2 inches, so I will keep that. And then we can layer them as we want. Our photo will be on there, and then with the white that will stick out, and then we can pop one of those up there. Might just do that straight across. Just keeping things really simple. Like that. And then if we fussy cut ourselves a snow globe. And I love these. I think they're so cute. And we'll just fussy cut that. And do fussy cut and leave just a tiny border. Gives you a little bit more leeway when cutting. It's not so noticeable if your border gets a little bit thicker and thinner, rather than having some border, no border. And remembering keeping your scissors still and moving the paper. There we go. Like so. And then I might actually cut some of these little houses out and stick. So let's stick this down. And if we chop these to 6, and it's not quite 6, but I'm going to cut it at 6 and then I can trim it once it's on. Because sometimes your measurements can be slightly out because of your trimmer or whatever you're using, and then you end up with a bit of the colour showing, and I don't particularly like that, so I'd rather cut it a little bit longer and trim it down. I'll just stick that to there in the middle. Yeah. And we'll stick that. Not going quite to the edge on that side. I'm going to bring it down a bit, not have it in the middle. Put that off. Just make sure that's lined up so it's straight or straightish. There we go. Like that. I'm going to pop this on. And I'm going to have that up there. Might even find another one or something to go on it to make it more of a feature. I'm sure I've got some embellishments and that. Do I keep it straight or go wonky? I think I'm going to go straight for this one. I'm not going to put it on yet. And that'll go on there. And let's see what else we've got. I don't think I've got... Oh, I know what we can do. I will use the snow day. I'm just going to bring back my block, change that, and then I'm going to stamp this onto basic white. I should have some strips of that here. That will do. And I'm going to go, we've got quite a lot of red. I think I'm going to go pool party. So it's maybe, yeah, let's go pool party. And then we'll maybe do one garden green as well. As you can see, there's been no thought process to this. I just thought, right, this is what we'll do. Haven't pre-designed anything. Stamp that. Not sure how that. I'm not happy with that. So, because that's not stamping how I like, I am going to bring in my stamping platform. As many of you will know, we no longer sell these, but there are plenty of stamping platforms out there for you to choose from. Just grab that. There you can see, I will show you, I broke my stamp, which isn't an issue. Doesn't affect its use, but that's what happens if you just pull at them to pull them off. I know some people cut them up anyway, so that's not a problem. But yeah, like I say, it doesn't affect its use for me. yeah, they are delicate and they will rip. Right, but at least now with the stamping platform, I can ink it up. And if it hasn't stamped a solid image as good as I like there it has it, I can go back in and do it again. There we go, that's better. That's a nice definite stamp to that. And then I'm going to move it up to there, and I should be able to get another one on there. She says, hoping. Have a, yeah. Even if I don't get the whole thing, it's fine because I'm going to cut it up. I'll do the same again. But yeah, like I said, there are plenty of stamping platforms out there available. And sometimes I just find it's easier with large. You could cut it in half and then have the snow stamp above the day stamp. That's right, Cheryl. Yes. Because sometimes you do want things differently to how they're set out, don't you? I have cut stamps up before. What I do tend to do most of the time, though, is ink half of it and then ink the other half to get it. But yeah, and you know what? As you're saying that, because that won't fit on that piece of card, I am going to just snip through it. And then I can pop that there. And that one. Come on, Day, fit on. Let's move you over. I don't suggest you cut all your stamps up just so that you can fit them on to a piece of card that you're stamping. But as it had already broken, it's not going to hurt it for me to do it. Right. So now I'm going to do this in the garden green. Now I haven't cleaned my stamp, which I know isn't best practice, but because I'm going a dark colour on a light colour, it won't matter. Excellent. There we go. So we've now got our snow day stamped multiple times in different colours. And put that away until later. I can clean that off. And let me put the lid on that before it dries. And now I'm just going to fussy cut these, but very simply. I'll just chop them up. Just quickly going round, giving a bit of an indentation there, but nothing overly detailed, because they're quite a simple font. It doesn't need to be overly detailed. I'm just going to cut that a bit closer. There we go. I've just got the day like that, just very simply. I'll cut this other one. Like so. Okay, just very roughly following round. Hello, Mindy. I think I said last week that Mindy's taken. Oh, no, it wasn't on here. It was while I was on the Zoom meeting. Mindy has taken to being on my desk. Come on, over here. She's elderly. None of the cats normally get away with being on my desk, but not to stay on my desk. Obviously, they jump on it and what have you. But yeah, now she's as old as she is, we're like, okay, I'll let her. But I've put her a tea towel on my little trolley at the side of me. That side of me. Side of me. That side. And she tends to stay on there most of the time, but occasionally she gets up and wants some fuss. It's hard, isn't it? It's getting close to the time, we think. There's our snow. Oh, I cut out of the snow. So I have to say, I've had enough of loss and people going through rubbish. Close friends, family. Just want say normality, but that is normality, isn't it? I just want to rest from it. Just have a little bit of happy time. That would be nice. Okay, finally, we'll cut these out. What an idea of what I'm doing this. Whether it'll work, I'm not quite sure. But that's the good thing. We try it, we see. If we don't like it, that's fine. It's a piece of paper. It doesn't matter. We either throw it in the bin if it doesn't turn out right. Sometimes I'll stamp things and stamp things on and I don't like it, so it goes in the bin because it doesn't work. Or we save things for another project. I have a little box, well, a little file on my desk of die cut pieces that, you know, I thought, oh, if I put so-and-so there and then that hasn't worked. Or some samples of some techniques that I've done. And they're all there so that I can use them in the future if needs be. A lot of them don't get used, but some do. But things come in. Right, there we go. That's that. Just have a drink of tea. It's getting cold. Right. So if I've got my picture there on there, because that'll be quite busy and what have you. And then my thinking is of popping just to change it a little. So we'd have snow day. Something's just crashed in my bedroom. Oh dear, and I've moved that all. Just a little bit of that under there. Might not put that there. Let's see. I think I'd quite like it so that you could make out what it says. Otherwise it's just quite useless. I think I might have to change the size of this. Let's just change the size of that. Okay, if things don't work. So 3 1/8. 4 1/8. Yeah, there was a crash in my bedroom, but I didn't know. We've got Dell at home again. He was off Monday, Tuesday, and he was a bit feeling unwell, a bit snotty, and that's better. That'll give us a lot more to play with. Yeah. And then we can see those magical memories just shining through underneath. Something like that. Yeah. And he went to work yesterday and then came home because he was really ill. Had a bath, went to bed, and he hasn't got up today. Or was that today? See, now I'm lost. See, it's only been today. Why can I not remember? Very pretty, Cheryl says. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, he went to work this morning and he came home after a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours. He's not right. I think he needs to take time to get over it. Don't know what it is. He's burning up, full of cold, like flu, but he's really burning up. Really not nice to see. And he's just sleeping, which isn't like him. It's not like him to come home from work either. They break up tomorrow. He's supposed to be driving to London tomorrow. I'm not quite sure that is going to happen. I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals. Done on this side. I think a drive to London might just finish him off. Yeah, it was quite a shock when I heard him come back. There we go. And then we can still tuck our photo underneath there. There's that edge that I did that bit longer, and I can just chop that down. Okay. We will add. Excuse me. Come on here. Good girl. Add a bit of bling to it, I think. And I'm going to put a bow. A gold bow, or do I... Oh no, I know what I've got. For my bow, I'll use my red and white, which I haven't used yet. And then we will add some bling to it. Some of those which go with this suite. Mindy, you can't keep. Come on, over here. Good girl. Lie down. Let's try this. Because I haven't used this yet. Could do a double bow on there. Let's try it. No, don't like that. It's not right for there. Let's go gold like I was going to. I love this twine. This is the gold twisted thread. And I love it. It's really pretty. I will do it double. Not quite so much because I only want it small. And double it over and pull a little bow. Pull that through and there. Bigger that side. This is where you spend ages faffing. Okay, so I'll just cut that to empty that and trim our tails to the same length. But yeah, I've loved using that so much so that I might have to get some more. I believe that one's still available. I'm just going to pop that on our little bit there. And then I was going to use some of these, I think. But I think it needs something a bit different. Something a bit more blingy. I haven't got. See, they're gold, but to me they're more of a champagne. They don't look right. And then I've got those. Or hearts. Hearts don't really go, do they? Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look at these. I find it ever so hard to buy gold this year. They just didn't seem to be gold. They look better on the white, I think, than on colour. You can't really see them on there, can you? So I am going to keep them on the white. Oh no, can't go there. Just like that. You can't really see them on there. But just adds a little bit. Yeah, really struggled to find what I wanted in a gold to match the thread. Right, never mind, we've got there. So that's our first little page, which will go contrast with that one. And that's got a 1 on it because I know that's my first one. Then this will go in there and I'll put a day on there maybe for that one. And then I want to do some little for in the wallet because they're not all going to be big full pages. They're going to be pockets. So I'm going to cut this down to 4x6 because that'll fit in my wallet nice. Because we know a 4x6 photograph fits. I don't know why I'm doing it on white, but I am. And in fact, I've got some two-tone papers. Could do like a candy cane. Right, let's have a look at this. So we grab some Poppy Parade. I don't think I've got any scraps. These are the 12 by 12 two-tone papers that I'm just looking through. I've got Pool Party and Poppy Parade. I'm using this because it's thinner, and I'm going to cut some thin strips, and I think I'm going to go for 1 centimetre of Pool Party. I'll do 2 of them just to see. I mean, I could have used some of the stripy paper that we've got, could have drawn it, but I'm going to do this, and that's 1/2 centimetre in the Poppy Parade. You know, it just shows it. There's different ways we can make our own papers and stuff. There we go. So that'll be that way. And then we'll have a strip of this, which will go there. And a bit more over. Not quite where I need it. I need that point to reach. Okay. And then we can do a small bit of that. This is a messy way of doing it, I know. There are easier ways. I'm just going to try and get that gap level. Cat, come on. Mindy, come on. Good girl. On there. I know you want some fuss. It won't be long. I won't be long. Alright, and then we'll just chop them near. Not exact. Okay. And then we'll do another little one. I'll do that from that way, and I'm going to put that gap around the same from there as the last one. Like that. Not quite put enough on there, so we'll add that and chop that. And of course you get a bit of added texture as well, not just the pattern. Because if we used the actual card, the DSP that's stripy, and this one I'm going to put close. If we use the DSP, we'll get the stripy, but we wouldn't get thickness, and I like the thickness. And then we want another red. It is a bit faffy, but That's okay. And I'm going to do that one close as well. And we'll add a little bit there so we catch it. There we go. That's close. Trim that. And our pool party, which will be close, big gap, big gap. So we want a bigger gap on this one. Mindy, come on, please. Mindy, come on. Okay. I think she's determined to get some fuss. So we'll leave that about there. That looks too much actually. Just move that in. There we go. And then we can have, we need our second piece. So we can have a large gap on this one. Which probably there. That looks about right. We've got glue up. No, let's just put a spot on there. Okay. And we'll have a thin gap on this one. Just alternating where we're going with our gaps. Yes, it's taking quite a bit of time, but I think it'll be worth it. Once it's done, I might have to cut another piece of each. So I don't think that is going to be, no, what a shame. Not quite long enough. So let's grab our trimmer and just trim half centimetre off there, which is like 1/4 of an inch if you work in inches, and a centimetre off there. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Okay. Right, that's not quite stuck there. Got a bit of glue on the edge of there because I've got a dirty gluey finger, so I can get that off after with my glue eraser. So we need another close red on Poppy Parade. Yeah. On there. I have to say I love red, any red, like real red, Poppy Parade with Pool Party, Coastal Cabana. I think they're really nice colours together. Right, we can use that one because that'll be big enough. I need to leave a large gap in there. Dale's awake, he's coughing. A larger gap like that. Looks right. And then a larger gap for red. Stuck. And then I'll have a little gap. If I'd have thought about this, I'd have got most of this done beforehand, because it's not very interesting for you to watch, is it? And then we'll go on long enough here. That's it. Yeah. A little gap. There we go. I'm getting quite gluey now. But we won't worry because we have our glue eraser, thank goodness. Larger gap. There. And larger gap on this one. Chop those. And then we need a small gap, which will finish that off there. And then this side, we need to do that as well, which will be a small gap on there. Like so. Okay, excellent. Just grab that. And then we can trim all this down. Now you can put it in your trimmer and trim it along if you like. Or just use your snips, but I'm going to use an old pair of scissors because I don't want glue all over my snips. These are just small scissors that I keep for messy, gluey, sticky things. I'll just trim all that around like so. Now it's quite easy to do, line it up with one that's already there. And the last couple of pieces. Yeah. Get those, you never know. Those are all rubbish. We've got lots of rubbish bits up there today. So we have our own candy cane stripe piece that will fit I mean, if that was two there with a picture, it'll look quite nice. And then I can add my number on there for whichever number day we're on, which I think I'm going to add to it because it will have a number on it. And also, what have I still got any stickers? I have. I've still got some of the stickers on here. Not many, as you can see. I'm gonna add a tree on there to tie it in. And Mindy, I know you want me to finish, mate, but come on. Anyway, I'll add that, and then I'll have maybe a circle or something. That's too big. Let's see. You know, I was on about that stack of stuff that we have pre-done. See if I've got a pre-cut circle on here. Got lots of different things. I don't think I've got a pre-cut circle. I must have used what circles I had. No, that's okay. That's good then. I'm going to die cut a circle or punch a circle actually. 2-inch punch. I'll just do a white circle, which will go on there, and then that will have a number on it for the day. Just get some of these glue bits off. Yeah, if I'd have thought about it to begin with, what I was doing, I'd have added some of the adhesive sheets behind so that I didn't have to mess with glue, or could have used tape. But yeah, obviously I can't add a number on it because I don't know what day it's going to be next to. I mean, that could go next to when I did the tree. When did I do my tree is the question. Let me have a look, and then I can, if I can work it out, Monday, which was the 16th. So let's cut 16th out, and then we can have that on there. So I'm using the alphabet a la mode dies. I want a 1 and a 6, and at least that will finish that then. I'm just going to find a scrap of Poppy Parade, which that should be enough. Here, I'm bringing my mini machine that's lost its home now, because it used to sit next to my big one where Mindy's now sitting. It's the other side. Right, let's cut those. And again, I should have used adhesive sheets on the back of here, save messing with bits of glue. Oh, we won't worry. Let's get those off, so we'll pop those away. Thought I'd moved my one then. Mindy, go away. No, no. Stay. Oi. Stay there. I don't like moving you, but... Oops. Right. So we'll pop this on here. because these pockets tend to be quite tight, I'm not dimensioning anything up. I'm going to put everything flat. Turn that up the right way. And we've got the 16th. There's more give in the larger ones, obviously, because the larger it'll. But the smaller ones tend to be quite tight. Just grab my tweezers, and then we can pop that there. That looks central. We'll do the same with the one, and then we are done. Everything seemed to take a long time today. There we go. Excellent. Let's move that. Make some room. Bring in our page. So there you go. We have our 2 pocket pages ready for when I get my pages and my photos printed off to go in there, and then that will go for day 1. Well, yeah, I'm really chuffed with those. So you see, scrapbooking doesn't have to be 12 by 12. It can be any size you want it to do, and you can do a full page or you can do a pocket, mix and match them however you feel. Let's just swap our cameras over. There we go. So yeah, oh thanks Cheryl. Yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to do. We don't do a lot in the build up to Christmas anymore. Most of it will be, something I brought. Thank you, Michelle. Something I've brought, maybe a receipt or a label of something to put in. And then I've got my first. I know what I did the first. I'm sure I was going to put a picture of the little tree in, which is why I added the trees onto there. I think that's what I did. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for joining me. I won't be here next week for obvious reasons. Is it next week? It's Boxing Day. Yes. I will be home, but it's Hayden's birthday. And I know he's going friends later, but I think he's home for lunchtime. So I may just pop on over Christmas and say hello. Wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And yeah, have a wonderful time. And I shall definitely see you all in the new year. That's what the noise was. The stars falling down. Put that back up now. Right. Thanks for joining. Speak to you all soon. Bye.